Night Broadcasting Network as we got our Developmental West Series for their final scout race in the Atlanta Cup Series. Very exciting race with some of the top competitors probably looking to go into our draft. Earlier we saw T-Wing pretty much be the class of the first race in the East Series, won the race with a late race restart that turned into about multiple green-white checkers. Hung on, won. Anyhow, I'm joined in the booth by Smoke Fan, the guy that just won our draft race. He will have the number 1 pick tomorrow. And I'm joined by NRG, who finished 3rd. He will have the 3rd pick tomorrow, and I finished 4th. So, NRG and Smoke Fan, how did you feel about that race we just had, and how did you feel about the East Series that happened earlier?
Honestly, it was a blast. It was fun as heck racing with you and NRG and World also on his return back to midnight. It was a blast racing with y'all. I think overall it was a pretty good race. I think this Atlanta race has the potential to be just as good, if not better. You got a lot of strong cars in here, a lot of top draft prospects in here. People know which order is going to be drafted now. I think it's going to make for an exciting show.
Yeah, that race was fun, and hopefully, the West here, they got a lot more cars than the East guys did earlier. We'll see if they have as many cautions as the East did earlier.
If you guys don't notice, we got 2 of our feature cup guys in here. We got the number 47 of Diesel Piles, and we got the number 48 of WVU Fan. 2 feature guys, 2 showcase guys, E-Pro League guys. Actually, Diesel Piles got some love on Scott Cole's edited video, starting on the pole in Daytona. He didn't win the race, but he got 3rd place. And WVU was in the race. He ran into some trouble with some people, but we're going to look forward to, if you guys haven't heard, but next Wednesday, we are going to be racing Xfinity at Charlotte for the Showcase E NASCAR Heat Pro League. We have the winner of the B group on the PS4 NASCAR Heat Pro League from Daytona this week. Smoke Fan, if you guys aren't watching, Midnight Broadcasting Network featured, I think, 13 or 14 guys in the whole thing, so that's an accomplishment. Like I said,
that's a huge accomplishment.
Yep. NASCAR, or not NASCAR, next year in NASCAR Heat 4, we're actually going to look to probably try to get at least 30 Midnight guys in there. So that's the goal. Make sure to open up the stream on another device, or ask your neighbors, strangers, daughters, sons, cats, dogs, hens, chens, iguanas, bears, deers, whatever you name it, even your ex, man. Give her the link. Get on the stream, or even if you want, send me a friend request. Send any one of the 8 guys a friend request. Send Roofer a friend request. From the back friend request. I don't care what you gotta do. We will get you in the field. Get the heck out here and race.
For sure, for sure. There's, like I said a minute ago, there's a lot of fast guys in here. NRG, AJ, who's y'all's pick? I'm gonna have to, man. That's a toss-up. I think there's about 7 or 8 drivers, if not more, that could win this race. I'm gonna have to go with my man Deadpool though. He
be
put
honest,
up a pretty impressive lap.
We had 6 guys hit a 6 in qualifying, so we got Deadpool in the 24, starting on the pole with a 28.645. Anyhow, we got David Wallace starting in 2nd in that 42 car. Then we got RJ Smitty in the 12 to follow. Then we have Jay Hyper starting 4th in the 20 car. We got WVU in a 48 to the rear, but he qualified 5th, but he will start in the rear. So we have Celtics Fan moving up to that position in the 5th place. Ran in the 22. He qualified with a 28.699. And then not too far back, you have Tret starting in that 6th position in that 43 car. He ran a 28.707. Then you got Spanker in the 7th, the 28.712. You got Mystic Wall in the 31 and a 28.713. So you hear all those times in the top 8 or so, man. They're really close. I saw Dale Jr. and Exterminator kind of off the pace. I wouldn't call it off the pace because they're still within a tenth or two or whatever. But I think everyone in this race is going to be close, so it should be close racing as I just got the invite. I'm going to be inviting everyone here. Looks like everyone's in the lobby. I just did. Did you get it?
Yeah. Am I good to come?
Yeah. Out of the, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we should be good. Gonna be fixing to go Deadpool as we're loading into the lobby right now. Best of luck to everyone. This is the last scout race. The developmental series actually kicks off next Thursday night. The East Series will battle at ISM. Then Friday, the West Series will battle at ISM. And the Xfinity cars come out and join. Even if you want to be a part of it, let me know. Hit me up. I will get you on the roster. And here, probably within the next 2 weeks, our actual Xfinity feature Xfinity series will be developed. Probably about 2 weeks. The developmental series will go on as going to be our starter series to get you guys in the groove. We're going to be fixing to do one pace lap. They should be doing about 65 mile an hour. As I see one car backed out, the 20 car of Jay Hyper. I don't know what's going on. Everyone's backing out, so must have forgot someone.
We're backing out?
Yes, we are gonna back out.
Just for future reference, I do have WVU's stream up on my phone, so I'll be able to get a lap count.
Do you know what happened there? Why they backed out?
Pull and lost connection.
Alright.
Do y'all have any picks? I'm still waiting to hear. NRGA did. We need to start doing like, you know how in real life they do like, they pick drivers and kind of keep up with like points through the year. That'd be kind of fun. Make it a little entertaining up here. We all keep up with our, come up with a little point system, you know, pick drivers every week and whatnot.
Yeah, once they start their season at ISM on Thursday and Friday, I think we should do something like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think, yep.
I saw that first race. I saw some pretty fast guys too, so don't forget about them. Still some guys that definitely need work in these series.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I'll tell you one thing, I've seen a big improvement in about 85% to 90% of these guys already.
Yes, that's for sure. From the first race at Iowa, man, I thought we were in for pretty much a Carnation Cup squared, so.
Right.
Well, we only had like half of the NASCAR community in that race. It was set up to be disastrous.
And you know what's another thing is, this developmental series only ain't for these drivers. It's also developing us in the booth. You know, it's a win-win situation for everybody. Because I know my first time in the booth, I probably maybe said a total of 5 words. I think it was actually with AJ at, what was that, Pocono?
Yep, me at Pocono during the, it was actually a pre-draft race, so.
Yeah. So I think for sure, I mean, I'm getting pretty comfortable in the booth, especially in here with y'all too. It's become fun to me, you know. Every opportunity I get, I want to get up in here.
Their lobby is now open. WVU is going to be getting us our invites.
I'm finna back out the game and come in with the controller, so I'll have to sit by the wheel the whole race.
When it comes to picks for the race, I am not going to pick any of our Cup regulars in here. I'm going to go with...
Me neither.
Yeah, RJ Smitty's been strong every night. Celtics fans been strong every night. Jay Hyper's been strong every night. I mean, a lot of these guys been strong every night. I think I'm probably... You know, I usually pick Celtics, but tonight I'm going to go with Cardace.
Good pick.
Man, he's starting in the rear. He had one of the slowest lap times in qualifying.
I'm going with Deadpool, which I think I already said.
I'm going to go with either Hyper or RJ Smitty.
He's actually a dirt regular, y'all. He's been on pavement for maybe a week and a half now. He qualified second in this big old field. Pretty impressive out of that, man. He's got a lot of skills. I'm interested to see what he can do here tonight. In the 42 car, outside first row. Y'all get invites yet?
Yeah, I sent you one.
Yeah.
This race is either going to go two ways, really, really good or really, really bad.
As I mentioned, there is a lot more people in this race than there was earlier. So we'll see.
How many developmental guys we got in all, AJ? About 30, 25 now?
Just over 30. I counted last night. I believe there's like 32 or 33.
Maybe we can try to get a 3 series going if it comes down to it.
Well, once we start this Xfinity series or Truck series, whatever happens first,
yeah.
It'll definitely free up some spots in the developmental series.
All right, we're gonna be going green here at the 24 of Deadpool and the 42 of David Wallace with RJ Smitty and Jay Hyper to follow. And Celtics fan to round up your top 5. Wonder how aggressive they're gonna be off the start.
We sure are fixing to see.
And another thing, wonder how fast old Diesel and WVU, if they even come up through the pack. I mean, these guys, like I said, 5 of the guys are faster than WVU, and he's a Cup regular and one of the best in the business. As we are 500 feet from the line, and we are going to be going green flag racing, midnight boogity, 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 let's go racing midnight, boys.
David seemed really conservative on that start, y'all. I like that.
I do too. Let's see if they can get in a line here. Well, not necessarily a line, but well, let's not throw it straight wide in the first turn.
They made it clean on
like
turn 2.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Good racing. This might be our Xfinity roster, a regular Xfinity roster. I mean, dang.
It honestly might be.
With a few of the guys from the East Division. Obviously, there's some guys in here that need some work still, some guys in the East Division, but right here, man, this looks like some good racing. This looks like us out there.
I think, I think these guys I've seen in their chat today. The 12 looks underneath the 22.
The 22
there.
might split it 3 wide for the lead. A Celtics fan, I think he is. Oh, never mind.
He thought about it. I like that.
And it's early.
Yep.
This is some good racing.
22, 24, and who's that, the 12 or the 22? Oh, 24 in the wall a little bit. Is that WVU in the 9 car?
Oh! Oh!
No, WVU is in the 48.
Oh, okay. Oh! 42 got into the 22.
The 9 is Spanker. I don't know who wrecked on the apron, but we got a lot of cars back here, like 3 wide.
There's literally a car with there's no number on the top of the car. It's a 31 of Mystic Wall. There's no number on top of the car. Never noticed that.
Good racing, guys. This is a show. Got Jay Hyper coming to the inside of Deadpool to follow Spanker. Spanker looks like he's got a horse under him tonight. RJ Smitty with the lead. Looks like these top 4 are a little bit pulling away from Celtics fan in the 22 in that second pack. Any update on WVU? Any update on WVU, Diesel, and CWA Larsonator as they were moved to the rear on that start?
I'm watching WVU stream right now. They are on lap 6 of 81. He is 2.1 seconds. He is in 11th place behind Cardace right now. So yeah, I think you guys mentioned Cardace was starting at towards the rear of the field, and he's already in 10th place.
We got what? 17 or 18 in this field?
17.
Heck, we might have to come racing Developmental Series Smoke. I mean, they're racing better than us.
This is actually a really good race. I don't know why.
Spanker to the inside of
Well,
RJ Smitty. Oh, never mind.
this group always puts on a good show for the most part.
Was it last night when Fluffy was racing with these guys and they had a side-by-side finish?
2 nights ago.
That was 2 nights ago. That was. I don't think that was these guys. I think that was the East guys he was running with. Maybe it was a mixture of both. I don't really remember.
Man, dude, I'm impressed. I really am
They
impressed.
all giving room and everything. Who's in the one car? I've really noticed him marching
That's
right to
Dale
the field.
Jr.
That's Dale Jr. He said he wants some competition. He's got plenty of it in this division.
Yes, he does. What car did y'all say that WV's in? 48?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ooh, we got one car on the wall, and that is, I believe, the 41 of Card Ace.
Overall, man, this is a good race.
I agree.
Oh, never mind. Kevin Macy hits the apron, slides high, saves it.
Ooh. Look at it.
As it looks like this top 6 guys are starting to pull away. You got the 43 of Tret back there alone with another pack coming up on him. You got RJ Smitty, Celtics fan, Hyper, Spanker, Dell Jr., and David Wallace up here in this top pack with Tret to follow. They're racing hard up here.
They're racing hard, but they're racing clean. I really like it, man. I'm really liking what I've seen out of all these guys.
Spanker looks strong, that 9 car.
Ooh, 42 got in the one a little bit. He checked
22
up way
looking
too.
underneath there.
Oh, the 42 was.
But do
checked
you
up for way
guys
too
notice?
much.
Do you guys notice 2 of our names we've talked about all week long? RJ Smitty and Celtics fan up here putting on a show, proving.
Ooh.
Oh,
Uh-oh, 22. Keep it down, keep it down. Good, clean move, 22. Oh, that's gonna be a wreck. No.
I like that.
Going.
Good job, Celtics fan. Good
Yeah.
job.
Good job. Kept it
Out of the way.
down, yep.
Plenty of race left to go. As a 9 of Spanker really trying to improve his draft stock, really working. Did not
Where
expect
did
this.
Deadpool go?
Deadpool is in the
He's
20.
not too far. He's about 3 cars behind the 42, so he's 1, 2, 3, 4.
But did
he's about
you?
8.
What did you guys expect tonight? Did you guys expect RJ Smitty to be up here, up front, and leading laps?
Oh yeah, you expect that on a regular
What
night
about
basis. I mean,
Spanker? Do you guys expect
I've
him?
really not heard that name too many times, brother.
Then Hyper, he's obviously pretty fast all the time.
Yep.
David Wallace, man, this is really the first time I've seen him run in the top 5 in an asphalt race.
Yeah, he's getting better, man. He's got talent. I told you that from the first. Ooh, good save. Did you see
Hyper
that
to
save?
the inside of the 9 of Spanker. Going to capitalize that second place position as Hyper gets a little loose off the corner. Somehow, side by side with the 9, coming to the 3. The number 1 and the 42 are going to come back into the picture. I don't know if anyone's got enough horse to pass that 12 as of now. They're going to have to get a few adjustments. I see WVU back there in about, like, 8th, is it?
He's in 9th.
9th place, leading that other pack, trying to march up to the front. I think Diesel Piles is behind them. So there's our 2 Cup regulars, and they find themselves 9th and 10th right now. So that shows you they are in their hands full as well tonight too. But as of now, it's these 5 guys up here, man. They're putting on a show. They found their way out of trouble, and they are doing a heck of a job up here.
You want to know what the real test is going to be here is, they racing tight like this, we should be coming down pit road before too long. Hopefully they don't
Oh, so
absolutely run
you.
each other over going on pit road, because we've seen that happen quite a bit. You know, even in our races, it happens. It happened in the showcase races the other night with the top 50 guys on PlayStation. So it can happen. So hopefully they're patient with each other like they have been. I mean, these guys have impressed the living hell out of me.
Oh, we got a car in the grass. It's going through the travel. I don't know who that was. I was just happening to looking behind the view I'm in and I seen it. Anybody got a copy on who that was?
I believe it is Mystic Wall. He is back here like all by him lonesome.
Hi, y'all. Oh, 42 don't cross the road. He's going down pit road, it looks like. Oh, slow her down, slow her down, slow her down. Good job. Good job, guys. I'm pretty impressed with how all them guys just got on pit road right there.
Absolutely. These guys really have put on a show so far. You know, we're already, yep, they are. WVU is on the backstretch with 0 laps of fuel.
Is he? How many laps race was this? 81?
Yeah, everyone else is coming down pit road right now. WVU absolutely stretched it out as far as he could. Yeah, they should all cycle back close to where they were. I didn't really see anyone get too crazy getting on pit road there, so they should still be pretty tight coming off.
This is a good race, y'all. This is fun right here. This is exciting. I'm interested to see where this 12 car and everybody else stacks up versus this front line. We'll go high. Oh, dude, you had a great pit stop. You see how much time he gained?
He had a 15.5 pit stop. I'm now seeing his estimated fuel, so they can go 19 to 20, 18 to 20 laps on tank of fuel.
No, I don't see that 12 car.
He's right here. He's right in front of the 9. He's in the middle of 1 and 2 right now.
Okay, so he must have got a killer pit stop. Where's it showing WVU? What position is it showing him in?
What'd you say?
What positions is it showing WVU currently running?
He is in 6th, so he made up 3 spots through the pit cycle there.
Dang, that 12 car had a killer pit stop. He gained
As
like
did the 9 of Spanker. We haven't talked much about him so far. He's just been hanging tight up there at the front the entire race so far.
David's finna take 4th on the outside. That's pretty
But here's
impressive.
what I'm confused about. I'm pretty sure WVU was in 9th, only like somewhere between 2 and 3 seconds behind the leader. WVU is 8.3 seconds behind the leader right now in 6th place.
Maybe they put 2 tires, which that wouldn't make no sense.
I mean, if they got the setup to run 2 tires and then just take 4 on the next pit stop and make it to the end.
Is Spanker and Smitty still in the lead?
If I'm guessing so. I'm riding with the 12 car and the 9 car right now, and they are just logging laps.
Alright, as you heard, the 12 car of RJ Smitty and Spanker leading the pack.
Kevin Macy in 4th, David Wallace in 5th, Diesel Piles in 7th, Cardace in 8th. That's all I can see on WVU stream right now.
I'm guessing it's Hyper in 3rd then.
What about, he's not, because David Wallace and Kevin Macy just passed him a few laps ago. They came out on pit road together, and David and Kevin
I think
Macy
it's the Deadpool's in 3rd, might be.
No, it looks like the 43 car's in 3rd. Look, David just took 4th. I'm pretty sure. He just passed the 32 car. And it looks like it's the 43 car in front of him. Who's in the 43?
Trat. Yeah, you're right. It is Trat. Might be.
So, yeah. So RJ Schmitty and Spanker isn't too far ahead of these guys. He's in the middle of turn 3 and 4, and David is entering turn 3 and 4. RJ Smitty had a killer pit stop. Whatever he did. Are they gaining on him? Does it look like he took 2 tires, NRG, as far as interval?
I would tell you he's got that black box covering up the leaderboard right now.
David's finna take 3rd. Come on, David. I'm pretty impressed with this man, dude. There he goes, right in 3rd.
Need the 43.
I knew this
Was the 22 of
talent.
Celtics had another issue on the front stretch. Yikes.
I wonder if Celtics was in. No, he wasn't. Look how he got on the apron though when he seen everybody come. He sped. I like that. That's what. And he got on the apron, the grass again. That's a tough break for him. He's definitely still a top draft pick. No way, no questions asked. I'd be really surprised not to see him go in the top 3. What about y'all?
Who are we talking about? Celtics?
Celtics.
Yeah, he has literally been good in every race that he's been in. He's been consistent.
Caution's out.
Yeah.
Caution's on the speedway.
Well, that'll. Oh yeah, we have the 48, the 41, and there's a bunch of cars in turn 1. That shuffled WVU back out in 10th. He was involved in that. I was not paying attention to my phone at that point in time. Imagine pretty much everyone here is going to pit. Celtics fans a lap down. Larsonator's a lap down.
Larsonator's gonna get his lap back here though.
Yep.
Well, if Celtics fan gonna get his lap back,
Nope.
it's gonna be Larsonator.
He just
Larsonator's another one that he's a good driver too. He just hasn't been able to make many races. I feel like, but I think he's talented also. Do y'all guys agree?
everyone in here's talented.
Yeah.
They literally just showed that. You know, they just went, 20 plus, almost 30 laps with no caution.
The 88 of Exterminator on the front row is in first place now.
We will see. Oh, here we go. Big wreck in turn 1 and 2. We're definitely gonna have a caution here.
Cautions breed cautions, guys.
It looks like David got
Getting
the
ready to say
43
that,
a little
AJ.
bit, put him on the apron.
I mean, that's really all it took earlier. The east side, they had a, good start, and literally it took 1 caution, and then it just got everyone back together, and it was on from there. So hopefully we don't see that here. Hopefully they can get back to spread out, and there's still a lot of laps left. There's 48. It'll be 46 to go, I believe, when they go green again.
So AJ, NRG, it's Friday night. Do we have any more racing content going up on the beige tonight?
I don't know. I'm down the race for fun, but I think this might be the last race till our draft tomorrow on the stream.
Yeah, I got some stuff going on after this race here, but we'll see what happens later on. 9 cars in the lead now.
Oh, Spanker and people got a little bit, RJ Smitty a little uncomfortable as the 3 cars in the wall of Creed. Oh, they make contact. As the 12 car gets shuffled up high with the 43 to the inside of Diesel Piles, and Diesel Piles showing his way into the picture for the first time today. One of our feature cup guys is Dell Jr. to the inside of the 9 of Spanker with David Wallace to follow. As Diesel Piles is up there.
Oh, David! Oh, I thought he was about to take a 3 wide. I was like,
David or Diesel Piles up here showing that he is our cup regular, getting up here. Oh, someone's in the grass. Oh,
Oh no!
no. Big wreck.
No.
Big wreck. Big wreck. And Diesel Piles is going to restart third on the next restart.
WVU took flight there. I don't know. If they have some blades on that car, he's definitely gonna fail post-race inspection for sure.
Shut up. You're an idiot.
I'm surprised you didn't make a comment there about, most of the field died right there. There's not too many survivors.
Facts. Alright, as we're going to be fixing to come to the green flag, and I think we're probably getting in that range about halfway. So, what are we at right now, Dylan?
As soon as we go green, I will let you know.
I'd probably say we're about halfway.
We're probably just over halfway right now, I would imagine.
And we got Diesel Piles, a Cup regular, starting on the outside. Dell Jr. has his hands full on this restart. Oh, as they're gonna go,
Yeah.
Banker, and the wreck is caused again. Oh,
Yeah, we had 40 to go right there. So now it'll probably be like 38, and WVU just keeps getting caught up in all this mess.
so we're just around the halfway mark, guys. A 9 car is lagging. I just got the message.
That's a tough break for him because he's had a really good car. And
Yo,
if he does
smoke,
have to
smoke,
back out
your
one
mic,
car-
your mic's messed up, bro.
Yeah, he must not. He must have just started lagging because he's been
If
running
the
up front.
9
Hadn't
car-
caused any problems this far.
The 9 car
you
is
hear me now?
listening, either drop to the back or back out.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 9 car. We seen how you ran tonight. You had a really good run. So,
Either
whatever
drop to
happens,
the
happens.
back or back out of the race. If someone's in his party, please relay that message. Oh, it's Jay
Oh,
Hyper.
another big
Relay the message, guys. Oh, it was the 3 wrecks to 21 of Diesel Poland. Oh, it was the 24s around Deadpool. Oh. And I don't think the 9 is lagging anymore as for my screen.
How about that 22 car Celtics?
We got a car mowing the grass on the front stretch.
He's working his way back up into third, guys, after getting in the infield grass twice. That's pretty impressive to be able to rebound that
and our
quick.
Cup regular to the lead. Oh, Diesel
Oh.
Piles gets into him.
2-week suspension immediately.
Well, they should realize that that boy up front there, Diesel Piles, all he runs at every track is 22 flats. So,
Right. I don't necessarily. I think that was more a meeting in the middle ordeal. What's y'all's opinions on that?
and I'm gonna
Oh,
be
what's that?
honest, if you pay attention, look who is coming into the picture. WVU fan at Jason or at Keffer Jason. Go check out the comedian. He is hilarious.
Ooh, the
Oh,
32
look who's
to 9
taking the
make
lead.
contact.
Look who's looking for the lead. My boy David. Old Dirt Boy. Dirt late model, one of the masters. Late model ringers on this game. This is pretty impressive. I'm really excited for him. He's
The
got he's got a big
48.
future.
The 48 is coming. The 48 is coming. The vet versus the rooks. Well, I guess Diesel's a vet too, so 2 vets versus all rookies. So we'll see what happens.
How many laps are left in RG?
I will let you know here in just 1 second.
Oh, as the 42 hit the apron and slows down the pack a little bit.
Oh, that's some
As WVU sitting there in 5th. Diesel Piles to follow. As RJ Smitty looking to capitalize at 2nd position again with the 32 of Kevin Macy into the picture. And this Kevin Macy is honestly a pretty solid piece too.
What about this 42 car starting to gap the field, son?
We are at 31 to go as of right now. Next time around will be 30 to go.
Okay. I wonder what fuel looks like. This 42 is showing some muscle
on that last restart, if everyone would have pitted on that last restart, they would have only had to have hit one more time. So we'll see. I know there's a few people who didn't pit for track positions. Them guys, unless cautions come out, which it looks like they got it sorted out now, so I could see this going green to the end at this point.
Oh, Celtics maybe peeking. Celtics and RJ Smitty back up to the bumper to the 42. RJ Smitty, one of the top prospects coming up into tomorrow night's draft, in 2nd place. Celtics fan as well. And I'm going to be honest, some people have caught my eye tonight. You got Spanker, you got Cardace, you got Kevin Macy up here.
What about the man leading the race? David Wallace.
That's your man.
Hey man, I'm pretty pumped up either way.
I'm impressed because we just started racing with him. You know, I just got introduced to the whole custom setup thing on dirt.
Oh, 3 wide.
They saved it. Good save.
And he was fast as heck on dirt. I'm telling you, he's insane.
Yeah, he's new to this whole stock car thing here. He, you know, to see him out in the lead, I mean, you got help like Smoke Fan. You're definitely gonna do well.
I'm really impressed with how he's driving though. Like this right here, I knew he has skill. I didn't expect him to adapt to pavement this quick though.
Oh, it's RJ Smitty to the inside.
Oh, 42 got super loose right there.
RJ Smitty, my man.
I'm watching WVU stream right now. He's behind Spanker. He is lagging a little bit right now.
About like me.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of that Smoke Fan lag going on.
Yeah. You know, I know I got a button I hit, so when y'all get close to me, I just hit it and knock y'all back.
Stop WVU in 3rd.
That's the only way I can beat y'all in RG.
Facts.
Be patient, David, if you can hear me. Be patient, the ride.
Oh, is 48 going to be going to 2nd? Our Cup vet. Can he beat my man RJ? Cardace and David Wallace, Celtics fan, and Diesel Piles, Kevin Macy and Spanker.
Oh, the 42 and the 12 just died. And the 32.
Man.
Oh yeah, the 42. He's we better get life flight out here ASAP.
And I think our new leader is going to be WVU, the vet.
He did when it went under caution. He is first, and he is going to pit here. So looks like I think everyone's going to pit here. I think that's the smart thing to do.
How many laps of fuel do they get on the tank in RG?
About 19 is what it shows.
How many laps a row?
Probably about 20. I'd say it's probably about 20 to go.
Yeah. We'll probably,
Let me know,
know. Yeah, everyone did elect to pit here.
And we are about 500 feet from the green flag. Will this be our last restart, or is this just a test of the progression? Here we go. WVU Cardace. Oh, this is fixing to be crazy. The 9 of Spanker into the inside of the 22. Our vet out front.
NRG, we got lap count.
Yeah, we, as of right now, they cross the stripe. There is 20 to go exactly. So I think they're going to have to pit one more time unless, you know, I know WVU he's a king at saving fuel, but you can't really save fuel when you got 16 other guys behind you.
Oh, guys, sorry for the blue screen.
So it looks like everybody's gonna have to pit.
Yeah, the only way they're going to be able to make it on fuel is if one more caution comes out. They should be good, but if there's a green-white checkered at the end, they will have to pit, I imagine. I'd really like to see all these guys get down on pit road during green flag one more time to take a splash and go. I think that would be super exciting.
But if there's one more caution, I'd say they're all pretty good because of.
Oh, yeah, there's two cars back there. The 24 of Deadpool and the 31 of Mystic Wall.
Caution is out. We should be good for the finish now. They could all probably stay out.
If a green-white checker comes, if they stay green though after this one, green-white checkered, they're still going to be cutting it close here. But green-white checker comes out, they're probably going to have to pit.
Nah, they'll be alright now. When they restart this race, it'll be about, what, 15 to go probably, they'll be alright. Hot 6 deal. So y'all, what y'all think about this race? Is it come to as y'all expected? Is it better than y'all expected? Is it worse? And do y'all have new people y'all got eyes on? Maybe the same people? A little bit of both? What y'all thinking, guys?
I've got eyes on everyone, man. Everyone in here, I mean, they've done pretty well up to this point. I mean, there's not one person that isn't being looked at between the East and the West. But yeah, this is, you know, considering, like I mentioned twice, we got a car on the wall already. But
two cars, 3 cars, 4
one guy
cars.
came off the wall. Yep, Caution's about to
The
come out.
24 just died.
Here we go.
Caution on the speedway.
Yep. This late in the race, I'll be surprised if we run too many more green flag laps if this is anything like it was earlier.
They are
down
definitely
nitty gritty. These guys are the aggression level is gonna go up, and these guys are just gonna throw it 3 wide if they have a chance to.
They are definitely good on fuel now, so.
Overall, though, I'm impressed. 17 cars in the field is not easy, as we've seen in the past.
Our 500 race is going to be wild. 22 cars, I believe.
Intense. I think it's 20. There was 20 cars between the 2 duels last night.
$21.
Was it 21?
Yeah, AK didn't join the one.
He didn't join either of them.
Yeah, me will be starting in the rear. So we have 21 cars. Oh, the 88 got into the 12.
No, this is going to be an exciting finish. Who's in the 3 car, guys?
Creed.
Know?
Creed.
Okay. Creed's been, he's been quiet, but he's been up there top 6. Oh, caution on the speedway. Oh, we got cars flipping.
Holy hell. As you see here, if you're watching WVU, there is literally only 7 survivors this time. Everyone else, funeral arrangements are being made. Tough.
Saying about the same. Oh, go ahead.
What's that, AJ? I was gonna say one guy that we haven't really talked about at all so far is Larsonator in the 95. Where is he at? I'll find him when we get to this restart here.
Now that the race is getting down to the nitty gritty, dude, this race is starting to look about the same as the East race, so I'd say they're pretty much even.
Well, the 95 is sitting in 7th place right now on this restart.
This green flag, WVU fan leading the pack. Exterminator and Celtics fan, as we got a wreck already.
That was 5 to go at the restart.
Uh-oh. Good save by Mystic Wall on the bottom, keeping it out of the pack. As the Exterminator is on rear end of WVU.
Yeah, I say you're one of these guys. You see one of the Cup guys right there in front. Race them. Don't be passive. Just race your race, man. Oh no.
Oh, the 95.
The 88. The 95 to 12. All right, I believe. Yep, it's gonna be green, white, checkered here.
Green, white, checkered. We got.
I really want to see a race.
WVU,
under
it's not
green,
fair.
Man. We have not had one in a while, man.
WVU, Celtics fan and Diesel Piles will consist our top 3. 2 of our feature cup guys in the top 3 at the end of this race.
I'll say you. But, I mean, we could have expected that. I mean, they're 2 of the fastest guys we know, you know. It's not even necessarily that they're faster. They're just smooth, you know. They don't make many mistakes. It's just, you know, they're smooth. They're hard to beat.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd like to get an interview. I'd like to get an interview with some of them, because I think they'd say some of these guys are faster than them tonight.
Yeah. This is gonna be a great race, y'all. What do y'all think is gonna happen right here?
Green flag is out, I believe so.
I would think so, but man, I would, like I said, oh yeah, we got a car in the wall already. Took out somebody else. Yep, here we go. 12's in the wall, 22's in the wall. I'm 41. Holy crap. So yeah, we got at the cautionary WVU in first, Diesel Piles in second, Cardace in third, J Hyper in fourth, Celtics in fifth, Spanker in sixth, Larsonator in seventh, Deadpool eighth, X-Intimidator ninth, and RJ Smitty in 10th. Really interested to see what Diesel and WVU will have to say after the race. You know, being Cup guys, and you know, we can scout from the booth all we want, but there's a difference between being in the car and you know, being up here.
The 41 of Cardace. That was your pick at the beginning of the race, NRG.
Yes, sir. We got a car spinning on the apron.
We're finna take the white flag.
Looks like green. Yep. I think we're gonna.
This is all me.
All right. This is how it's gonna end right here. Keep her clean, boys.
Here we go. White flag sponsored by Ronin Imports. We got Cardays and Celtics fan on the vet's rear end. Will they be able to do the 41? It's
Oh, keep her down there. No caution, please.
And WVU fans gonna be the class of the field. Our top three will consist of WVU, the 22 of Celtics, and the 47 of Diesel Pals. Oh, and someone dies after the race is over. Congrats to our Cup vets. Won in first and third place in this race. Was a hell of a race.
WVU, Celtics, Diesel Piles, 1, 2, 3.
2 Cup guys in the top 3. I think Celtics fan has solidified his case to be the #1 pick. That is up to Smoke fan tomorrow night, but I know that Gibbs Racing, Joe Gibbs, or Avery and Dylan Gibbs Racing is 3rd and 4th pick, so Celtics will definitely not make it past there, I promise you that.
Yeah, that was a overall really good race. I'm glad that, you know, it went green there at the end, but hopefully we don't have to have a post-race halt. Have a little more respect for each other.
I'm gonna get WVU. WVU is going to be joining us, the winner of our race. Sorry for the blue screen, guys, but I'm gonna be honest. WVU showed why he's a Cup vet. Ran a clean race, was patient with it, got caught up honestly in a lot of drama in that race, but great race overall. It was awesome, and I know WVU is going to have a lot to say about these guys and possibly be able to make solidify his pick maybe tonight. So I don't know. Maybe he'll say who he had his eyes on tonight. I think he got his feet wet tonight out there. He was out there in all the carnage.
The man. Good win, bro. Good run, brother. Nothing.
Yeah.
Great run.
I suppose.
How did that race look to you from the start to finish, and how did you like the racing out there?
Well, the first stage, well, not first stage, but that first kind of run we had there I thought was really good. I mean, we got a green flag pit stop in. We got to see some people have good stops. Some people, you know, make the good decision to let the guys know they were pitting. Some people kind of didn't. You can see some guys have trouble getting on pit road. Some guys got on really well. So that was kind of cool to see. I know whoever was driving who's in the 24 again?
Deadpool.
That was Deadpool. Looked like he was going to have a good interest at pit road, and somebody in front of him made a mistake, and it cost him, but he was able to rebound nicely. Man, I tell you what, though, I thought overall it was a good race. There was a lot of wrecks there. Had to start 17th. I don't know, I qualified better, but they said AJ said WVU to the back, so I was like, all right. Man, I don't know. Like, it was tough. It was. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It was a little tougher. I even told those guys in the chat. It was a little harder getting to the front than I maybe assumed it would be. Which not to say anything, but those guys. There's some guys out there with some really good cars and really a lot of speed and that were driving clean. So I liked it.
Thank you for
definitely,
having me, man.
Yeah, definitely. I could hear you sometimes trying to figure out the laps. So I'll switch it, but I'm usually, you know me, I'm usually watching my fuel. But you know, I definitely have my eyes on some guys. I tell you what, Cardace, man, you know what? He had me sweating the last 2 laps. I was like, oh my god! I actually had to like how do you call it? Not so much throw a block. I was explaining to him. I didn't really throw a block. He was behind me in the same line. Well, he was running behind me in the same line. So entering the corner, instead of entering the corner wide open, I actually checked up just a shade so he couldn't get a run on me. You know what I mean? So I slowed it down a little bit. Unfortunately, coming out of the corner there, because I was watching my mirror, it looks like when he came out, he just got loose, which happened to me twice in the race. Just, you know, when you come out of 4 there at Atlanta, if you just or not, well, 4 and 2, you missed it just a little bit. So yeah, man, a lot of good guys in that race tonight. I was very impressed with those guys. Yeah, I think there's a lot of talent in there to be drafted. And probably won't even need a lot of help before they're racing in our Cup Series soon. I can see our Cup Series moving up to
22, 24 cars real soon with what I saw there.
Yeah, I agree, WVU. I've been thinking that for a while too. You got your eyes on WVU. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I mentioned one name already, but I'm not going to say because it's a draft, and I ain't trying to, trying to get robbed. You know what I mean? I got to pick. I get fourth pick. You get first, so why would I tell you?
I hear you, man.
Don't you get fifth WVU?
Fourth because New World doesn't count.
Oh, okay. So that means
New World doesn't count.
Second, New World don't count, and me and AJ get second and third picks.
Pretty sure New World doesn't count. He's not running a team, I don't think. I mean, if he does, then it's fifth. But from what I understand, it's fourth. Either way, there's plenty of talent between even the East Series guys. There's plenty of guys over there, you know.
Absolutely.
But you know what I saw here tonight. I mean, and you know I just want to mention the 9-car Spinnaker. There was a lot of guys upset with him because he was lagging. I don't know if I saw him do any type of driving that was necessarily bad or anything like that. But his car was lagging, and I think you could see it on my stream, and I believe I heard NRG even mention it on the broadcast. Yeah. So that was causing some problems. There was probably 3 or 4 cautions there where the lag kind of, you know, jumbled everybody up.
And I think nobody said anything about lag until about, you know, close to midway through the race. Basically, after that first caution is when anyone said it. And once everyone got bunched back up is when we, you know, started hearing about some people lagging.
Yeah, I think that's what ends up happening. You know, I don't know. These servers sometimes. You know, just like with our races, you know, you're good the first run, right, to run it out. Then the caution comes, now you're back in contention, and you kind of start to, I don't want to say panic, but, you know, stress a little more and make some more moves. And I think that's just what we saw. Some guys want to be up front, which is where you want to be, and maybe made a move here or there. I took it 3 wide one time with some guys just to see what would happen, and they held it. So, I mean, it wasn't something I would have done in a normal, I'll say normal race, like one of our races, but I just wanted to see if it'd work, and we went 3 wide, and everybody held it, so I was impressed with that too.
Alright, well, congrats on your win tonight. It was very fun watching you from here in the booth, watching one of our featured guys, one of actually the founding members of Midnight, go out and show them what's up. I'd consider you a vet compared to them. Those are a bunch of rookies, so good race.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it, and good job to all the guys racing tonight. That was very.
Yes, sir. Alright, we're going to get Celtics fan in the booth with his second place finish tonight. He was in that 22 car, Joey Logano, Pennzoil Ford. Probably on top of a lot of people's boards for the draft tomorrow night. The 22 is Celtics fan. He just joined the booth. Celtics fan, how was your race? I saw you had a lot of trouble at the beginning. How do you feel going into tomorrow's draft?
I'm feeling pretty good, you know. Showed that I can get back there like I did tonight. I was left down for a while, but I brought it back, so I felt pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I seen you down on the apron and in the grass. I think at one point in 1 and 2, you know, excluding the cautions that you happen to get involved in, which I think everyone got involved in at least one. But I seen you get off the pace a couple times, and I didn't see anyone else around you. What happened there?
The first time I was going to pass RJ Smitty for the lead, and he just came down a little bit, and it hit me on the apron, and I spun around. Then the second time, I think me and Intimidator were drafting, and I just tried to pass him, and I just spun it around again.
Celtics. I got a question for you. I actually got a couple of things to say to you. You got crazy speed, man. You're probably the most consistent dude I've seen in here since day one. So good job with that.
Thank you.
Which it doesn't matter either way. It's just a question I was wondering. Are you on a wheel or a controller?
A controller.
That's cool. No biggie. I was just wondering, how would you feel about being the #1 draft pick? Would that be pretty important to you?
That'd be amazing, honestly.
Well, you definitely have a very good chance of that, man. I just want to say good job to everything you've done through this whole time, and keep it up, brother.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Awesome job, man.
Thanks.
As that was the 22 of Celtics fan. One of the class acts of the developmental series for sure. Put on a great showing tonight. We're going to get We're going to be joined by Diesel Piles, one of our Cup regulars, featured guys in the Cup Series. He drives the #1 in our Cup, but tonight was not the #1 car. Tonight he was in that Kroger JTG AJ Allmendinger machine. As we were joined by him, Diesel, do you copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Diesel Piles, man. Tonight, man, you honestly had better luck coming up through the pack than WVU. Just got caught up something that last restart. How are the West Series race tonight, and how do you feel going into the draft tomorrow with being one of the guys actually drafting someone? So, how do you feel about that? And who do you have your eyes on?
I tell you what, I didn't really get to see the East race at all. But as far as the West that we just ran, me and WVU both, I think, were surprised, and not really surprised, but satisfied with what we saw. A bunch of guys that were fast and clean for the most part. We had a couple incidents there. Maybe not necessarily driving, but incidents, but a couple things there. But for the most part, it was that was good racing and a bunch of fast guys up there.
For sure, for sure.
Oh man, Diesel, great run, brother. Every time I look at the end of the race, no matter what series, you're top 3, top 4. Great work, man, as usual.
Hey, thanks, man. Got stuck on the outside on that last restart. I think the second to last restart got up to second behind WVU, started third, but got to second, and I was going to try to make a run, but another caution came out, and then I was stuck on the outside for that final restart.
Got another question for you, Diesel. Do you feel good heading into the Daytona 500, and how has the process through the Midnight Broadcasting Network been for you? And are you here for a long time, and actually plan on getting yourself up into the men's chat once this starts getting going?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely here for the long haul, and I'd love to be up there, you know, as one of those top guys, and you know, kind of in charge of the league. Not in charge, but you know what I'm saying.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, that would be great.
How you feel about the Daytona 500 coming up this week, and do you think we're going to be able to do 21, 22 cars coming up this Tuesday?
I think we should be able to do it. I mean,
we did it in the
showcase races, so I think we could. I mean, I think we'd be able to do it. Maybe have to be a little patient there at the beginning, single file, like we were in the showcases. But
yeah,
it'll be fun.
Did notice yesterday in the duels you were in that last pack with me. Anyhow, me and you.
AJ, are you there?
Hey, we'll talk about it later, AJ.
Yeah. Anyhow, good race tonight, Diesel, and it was fun watching you out there, and looking forward to you at the Daytona 500, which I'll probably work with you at some point, so good race.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. But,
off my teammate, AJ.
With those duels, though, I think, I mean, we had a good run going there. Got caught up in a little bit of an incident, but I think we had a strong little pack going on there.
Yeah, me, you, and Fluffy, and Noko, we were moving.
Yeah, when I could hold a line with without laughing at Fluffy.
I noticed Chiganassi and Toyota work together in both races, honestly. That's what me and RG was talking about earlier.
It really did happen that way.
Yeah. So that's something we're going to keep in mind.
Yep.
All right, well, good job tonight, Diesel.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Good run, Diesel.
Thank you.
Anyhow, guys, tomorrow night, probably around 8 o'clock, 7:30, whatever, between 7:30 and 9 o'clock, we will be hosting the Midnight Broadcasting Network Developmental Draft. Smoke Fan secured the #1 pick tonight at Las Vegas, winning that truck race. NRG will have the 2nd pick. I will have the 3rd pick, and I think it's WVU and Bags to follow, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyhow, tune in tomorrow night. Don't be afraid. Some of these developmental guys are going to start getting their feet wet. A very fun race. Regular season starts next week. Please join us. From me, NRG, Smoke Fan, and a late joining by Marcus Edub. Thank you, and good night.